Hey guys, Moto, you're here already? I thought you weren't gonna be here for a couple hours. Highway 420, what up, dude? Ivan? I'm pretty sure that's your Yamato replay. Let me take a look and see if I have any other Yamato games. I do have two. One was submitted on Greece, one was submitted on North. So let me know which one is yours. Don't worry, Moto, cool. I put yours down on the list so that we don't, you know, I don't have it going while you're at work. Oh, look, Alzer sent in another Des Moines game. Shocker. Alright, I'm in voice chat. I think we're about ready to go. Oh, it's Hong Kong time, 3 AM, huh? You get off at 3:30. Okay. Yeah, Ivan, if you remember which map it was, I can make sure I cover yours specifically. Although, it's going to be a few hours into it, the stream, so you might be sleeping. And I do apologize if that's the case. Get good. Bro, Panzer, what's up, dude? How's it going? Gotta put my work in progress stuff in. And let's go. We're gonna do a couple of work in progress ships and then slam over to Battleship, 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 Battleship. So that'll be interesting. It's the first time we're trying a thematic approach to the weekdays. And if you guys think it's working well, awesome. Let me know, and let's try to figure out like other kind of themes that we can do. I got some other ideas. We could do map-specific days. We could do tiers, but tiers are a little bit more difficult because I get more like tier 10 games than anything else, really. Oh, you had a good Bayern game, huh, Moto? Cool. Hey, Goiru. I haven't started the giveaway yet. I'll start it in a little bit. I figure I was trying to get everything going and running first. That being said, let's go ahead and get started. Here we go. By the way, if you guys are not aware, you can get Total War Shogun 2 for free right now. Click on the link or just go to the Steam site. You get it for free as long as you download it. It's yours to keep. Great game. A bit on the old side of things now, but damn good game. I've wasted a lot of hours of my life playing Shogun 2. So it's worth checking out. Alright, we got an AFK. Here's what I do when I see AFK ships. I always do that, and then I summon the AFK. And it works every time. There it is. Oh, he went down the middle in Two Brothers? That's always a meme. That's awesome, dude. That is awesome. We had an amazing stream yesterday. If you missed it, you missed out on some craziness. I didn't even get a chance to look at numbers from yesterday, but holy crap, were they awesome. I guess I'll go here. Buffering. 352 average viewers. 352. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. McFen, just do it once and you're good, man. It's awesome. I love Two Brothers rushing. So I think Cruisers Wednesday. I think that'll be good, man. I think that'll be good. Bayern, I don't think Bayern has anything different now, right? Like, I mean, the big thing about the Bayern was it was supposed to have that 1/5 HE pen, which now doesn't matter anymore because of the rework. So hello, Clemson. Oh, the Kirov is starting to go broadside. So this is the test version of the Kirov. I still have a few more games to do for this for my test mission, so that's why I'm playing her. And then I've got the Siegfried, and then we'll get into some replay analysis. I see a Phoenix that just wants to die, so let's help him along. And then we'll deal with this Kirov possibly. Oh, kill secured.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
How you guys doing on this fine Monday? It is absolutely nasty outside. It's dark. It started raining about an hour ago, and I don't think it's gonna stop raining anytime soon. Gotta go sleep? Go to bed, man. Take care. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. And Moto, I'll see you when you get back. Two carriers, 2 or 5, 4 game. Bring it.
Enemy battleship sighted.
It's like one of my favorite movies, Emperor's New Groove. And they're about to go over that waterfall. Let me guess. Giant waterfall? Yep. Gonna fall to our deaths? Most likely. Bring it on. And they yell, "Booyah!" going down that waterfall. I love that movie so much. Silly carrier. You don't drop Russia. Russia drops you. Well, we're already on our backup playlist. Oh, I see a Langley. I see a Langley. Alzu, what's up, dude? I saw you sent in a Des Moines replay.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Totally not surprised. How you been, man? Oh, that Emil just whacked that Kirov. Nice work by the Emil. I had that stupid island in my way. And I think both the Emil and I are tasting blood now that we saw that carrier.
Our team has taken the lead.
We're ahead 3-0. I think we're gonna win this game. Should have done the torpedo trick before I fired. Oh well.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Now he's moving forward. But he's a Langley, so you don't really want to go too far ahead. Clemson's got 5.5 kilometer torps. I'm not afraid of him. Should be enough. Switching to HE. Let's get that bread. Come on, come on, come on. Oh. At least I got a Citadel. Pretty good carry. Most of the team was under 1200 base XP. Oh, that's always fun. Gotta love those games, right? Yes, go ahead, Lexington or Langley. Kill that Emil. Alright, Visby. Let's see what you do. Wow, the Hosho managed to get his planes caught up in those auto-generated fighters, the cap fighters. That's hilarious. You have one more final to do, then you're done? Nice, Alzu. Congrats. I've got 4 weeks left in my school year, and then it's summertime. And I did talk with the wife, and unfortunately, she's not interested in me streaming more often than I already am. So that's fine. It actually gives me some time to play other games for a change, and also to focus on making this stream more glorious and beautiful and whatnot. So, all right, we've got the New York there. I can probably get. Yes.
Spotter airborne.
What's the final on Alzu?
Enemy destroyer
Oh, New York noticed me.
Enemy cruiser sighted. Enemy destroyer detected.
Oh, counting, huh?
Enemy cruiser
So you have to like memorize formulas and stuffs. Oh, he sped up a little. But he got a butt fire anyway. Let's see if I can hit this gear off. Reinforce. Hey, a Furutaka's coming up.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Let's shoot him. Or not, because he just disappeared. Whatever. Hey, Seb, how's it going? My god, am I gonna hit this guy? I hit him anyways. Wow. New York decided to DCP? That's fine. Let's get him back on fire, shall we? Furutaka's got 10-kilometer torpedoes, so we could actually hit the Emil. That's okay. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make, right? Oh, Furutaka beached. Nope, not enough. Alright, I have to switch back to HE then. Perfection! Actually, open book since it's online. Most things you do have to remember. Yeah. Okay, so it's timed, huh? Makes sense. Furutaka, you're shooting me? Oh, AP bombers. I did make a mistake here. I reinforced one side and I'm changing to the other, but that's alright. Not too concerned. Oh, no wonder we lost our buddy. That the sacrificial Emil has been sacrificed. Alright. Oh, those turrets are so slow. Have a fire, buddy. Ooh, I'm gonna run up to the Hosho. Hosho. And one more salvo of AG, and then AP time. Ah! I probably could have just stuck with AG instead of switching to AP, but it's kind of fun. Also, because, you know, he's got torpedoes, and lest we forget, we have to do that. So here we go. Boing!
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Enemy cruiser has been
Victory
destroyed.
is in sight.
Something cool just happened. Hosho is now desperately firing off his rockets. Roms Bob, thank you for the follow, dude. Appreciate it, man. We got some other followers, Stokow and Mr. Haverkamp. Oh, Mr. Haverkamp. These are people that have followed after the stream, so... Oh, look, there's the Hosho.
On fire.
He's not even moving. Alright, this will be fun. Come at me, bruh. Come at me. Oh, don't kill everybody else. I want to kill this guy. Look at the teamwork that's happening down there. Outstanding. I love good teamwork. Hey, Cremoa's here. Cremoa, thanks again for that raid yesterday. I found you on Twitter and thanked you accordingly. And for subbing too, of course. Awesome stuff, man. You brought all the champagne in that Des Moines. Well, yeah, it's a test ship, so you never know what's going to happen, right? And sadly, I can't comment on it, so... Now, AP bombers, for those of you guys who've struggled with those, the best way to deal with those is actually to make sure that he strikes you at an angle. Now, he's going to sweep around, and he's going to start hitting my rear here. And I'm going to do something really mean to him. I'm going to hit the border here. I'm going to try to. Let's see if I can do it timing-wise. And... yoink! Wow, he actually hit me. Nice work by that guy. I think I'll screenshot that, because that's kind of cool. Is there a mods list, Instagasm? Yes. There is a mods list. Give me a moment, and I'll put that up for you. Yeah, look at that. First place. Totally not seal clubbing. What is this? Am I done with this ship? I'm done with the ship. Why am I wasting my time? And your time. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize I was done with the ship already. I've been having so much fun with it. Alright. Remove. So the only ship that I can show you guys from the list of the current testing ships is the Siegfried. So let's do it. Yes, I am. Double bagging with the sub. Thank you very much. Double bagging? Shouts out in chat forum. Everybody say hi. Say hey. Welcome aboard and thank you very much. And double bagging, if you sent me a replay, make sure you let me know and I will fast track it. Make sure I cover it for you. Oh, you're welcome, Kramoa. Scourge, take a look at the link there. I just posted it in chat. That's the tweet for today. You can see Stevie there had some fun with my hat. And that's what we'll be doing after we get done with some work in progress ships. Basically what I like to do is just play a little bit of work in progress ships just to hang around and stuff. I know sometimes you guys are interested in that kind of stuff. I'll go from there.
General quarters.
Double bagging, I know who you are. Everybody say hi to double bagging again, please. He's actually one of my former students. Thanks, man. Like, seriously. Hope you're liking the hat. Because it's not done until it's good and done. Any tips on the British heavy cruiser around tier 7? Yeah, free XP and sell. The reason you're watching is that believe it or not, I've actually had some people tell me that. Unfortunately, it kind of got messed up in packing on the way home. But anyways, the Surrey's fine at tier 7. It's got really good concealment for its tier and the capabilities. You play it like a Russian cruiser. Stand off, spam HE at long range, and don't ever bother with your AP. Why am I going this way? Oh, somebody wants to join me. Here, let's put the lap cam on. You saw his little hand up there? Alright, come on up. Kermo, you're welcome. The tier 8 Admiral is pretty fun. Here he comes. The Admiral's pretty fun. I like the Admiral a lot. He does want attention. Admiral's a lot of fun. The Drake sucks. I hate the Drake. I hated the Drake so much. The Admiral to me is kind of like is really the high point of the line. I haven't played the Goliath yet. I've got it unlocked, and at some point I'll probably buy it, but right now I don't know how much I care to do it. Pachamama! Siegfried is back in testing. That's correct, Comrade Tashkent. And Scrooge, you're really interested, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, about thoughts for tier 9-10 arms race with tier 9 battleships like the Jean Bart. Yesterday I covered a replay of the Jean Bart, where basically the player just kind of bowed up and did stuff. And I would say that that would be a good thing that you can do in that ship. It's a relatively forgiving ship in that regard. So, oh look, 3 overpens on a Smolensk. Who knew? Who would have guessed?
The ship is on fire.
Now I'm on fire in 2 places, but I'm holding my DCP for a little bit because of, well, I'm expecting to see, there he is. I'm expecting to see torpedoes, but I'm not. There's the black ribbons. Alright, now that I'm triple fire, I guess I can stop the fires. So I'm probably gonna die in a blaze of glory, but, you know, it's a blaze of glory, right? It'll be fun. Aha! There he is. Des Moines is more of a threat to me right now. And then I'll get the Shimakaze. Goodbye, Des Moines. Also goodbye me, I'm pretty much dead here. Because our Massachusetts decided to turn away and run. Oh well. Evacuate the dance floor! It's like all these guys are just looking at me here. Not bad though. I got a kill, 65,000 damage. 4 minutes into the game. It's like a lot of years. Scourge, okay. Thank you very much. Sone's here. What's up, dude? Yeah, I was looking away at Stevie, and then I looked back up, and I was so far up. Oh well, I'm in a test ship. And let's face it, I totally caused that entire enemy team to get stuck, and I took out one of their Des Moines. So we'll have to see what happens for the rest of the team. In the meantime, what do you guys want to do now? Because this is the only test ship I can show you guys, so we can wait for this game to end. I can talk about some other stuff in-game, or we could just go right into replay analysis. You guys tell me. DDR. So I have a fun story about DDR. In college, we were playing it, and my floor's RA, or the RA on duty, came banging on our door. It said there's a noise violation. We're like, really? We weren't playing Dance Dance Revolution any loud at all. We were just like pounding on the, you know, doing the dance floor mat stuff. And I think the people below us were really annoyed. So, Instagasm, there you go. There's all my mods. And is this a mod? Let's you zoom out like what? I'm not using a mod to do zoom out right now at all.
Much obliged.
But those are the mods that I'm using, plus the camera mod, which I have to add to it. But yeah, Shimakaze's back in sea. Be nice if Arshimakaze would go up and spot him. I did take out his biggest threat, after all. Yeah, I'm dead, so that's just normal. And then you can move about with the moss wheel and stuff. Sona, I'm doing fine, thanks. How about you? You're not streaming today? I figured you would have been. Yeah, you can also like snap to a ship. So if you hit the space bar, you can snap to that ship and you can see what's going on with them. If they're on fire or flood, it'll show you in the bit there. You can see its health. For ships like battleships, you can see the health remaining. You can also see the ability to repair. Let me see if I can get to one of them. Oh, he's full health, of course. Oh, he's full health, of course. Those are the only two battleships, so I can't show you that. My spiderweb reticule is standard. I don't like to do dynamic stuff. And let's see if Stevie decides to go to his bed. You're doing okay? You will be streaming later? Cool. Yeah, it's settings, control, select crosshair, type 7. And just static. I know you can do stuff with dynamic. I learned to play the game on static, so that's just how it is. Newer players, you get the advantage of knowing earlier how to do all these different crosshairs and stuff like that, so it's all good. So despite dying early, I still got 33 secondary hits, which is pretty fun. Yeah, so you're static type 2. So the thing about static type 2, when I go into here, I think that's this one, versus type 1 is shorter. I think type 3 is the longer. I like the type 3 because it goes all the way to the edge, but type 2 works too. I see type 3, you add up to the 20. By the way, if any of you guys ever play with type 14, this one, that's my crosshair. This is my crosshair. I made this as a mod for the game, and then it got added to the game after a competition, a global competition, to add crosshairs. So that was one that won. This is another design that won, and this one is another design that won. So I gotta say, it's pretty damn awesome to be able to say that I got something hard-coded into the freaking game. I don't use the numbers either, I just use the tick marks to get an idea. So, you just use the standard, yeah. Type 11. That works. Yeah, see the Shimakaze, I mean, he's doing a nice job of keeping things spotted for the team, but he's playing way too passively, which is probably going to allow... Yep, there's torpedoes. That's from the Smolensk, but there's probably going to be more torps coming from the enemy Shima soon. Stahan's here! What's up, dude? Yoshino goes down. Still, we're looking pretty good. Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? You were in the triple DEP, DEP, right? Numinous TV recently switched to a spider web to try to get better angled shots. Yeah, I like it better for angled shots. That's the reason why I switched to it too. Oh, look, there's the torpedoes I was talking about. So, all right, let's go and spectate the Massachusetts. See, now I can see how much heal he can attain there. If I got into him earlier, you would have seen the flood icon on the ship too. So you get an idea of how much they're flooding too. DEP, cool. I cannot stream FDR games, unfortunately, Pink. The only test ship I can stream right now is the Siegfried. And Mohao1 just subscribed. Thank you very much, Mohao1. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, the mod for heals is really helpful. Thanks for the sub. If you, with your Twitch Prime there, if you sent in a replay, let me know. I'll make sure to you know, fast track it for replay analysis coverage. These guys here are doing work. Although Stalingrad might get a... Well, he's not in radar range, but he's still getting some good shots on this Minotaur. Maybe because that Minotaur is radar? Mogami. Shimakaze is throwing torpedoes into their smoke. That's probably a waste, but that's alright. He should be going straight at the smoke. He's going out and around it. He really needs to get that enemy Shimakaze spotted for our Massachusetts. Massachusetts has the great secondaries. Gotta work together for that. What are you doing? Stevie is literally sitting behind the monitor. I don't think he knows what he wants to do.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
I don't think he knows what he wants to do. Hey, Killer Marconis, how's it going? Good to see you, man. There's a Shima. And the Kagero also is unspotted. See, I mean, why be so far out like this? He needs to be... I don't know. He's going to get himself killed. And he's going to let this Massachusetts get killed. Okay, now Stevie is just literally blocking the camera. So... Nevermore, I can't confirm or deny what it was I teased last week. I'm just going to say that. Because I don't want to get myself in trouble. But... yeah. Zath is lay excited. You're doing a great doing a break from grinding Seattle with a frowny face. So was Seattle as annoying and frustrating as I remember? Now that's a Minotaur with the Bismarck in the smoke there, and that Kagero is someplace. But again, there's no spotting because the only thing that can spot is way the hell over here. And if let's snap to his view, he's within radar range of the Stalingrad. So the Stalingrad just has to hit the radar key, and he'll be spotted and stuff. Yes, Super Testers, Clan Special Testers, and CCs can all play the Franklin Delano Roosevelt in random battles. Right, exactly right, Kazak. Yeah, we can't stream them. If I'm streaming and I div up with somebody, they can't be in one of those test ships either. So if I took, let's say I took the Siegfried, and somebody else was in div with me and they took the FDR, that's a no-no. Can't do that. Yes, you do need to prepare to see those things. I can't believe the Stalingrad is just gonna get himself torpedoed. Oh well. Alright, so now it's just the Minotaur and the Bismarck. Both of them are in that smoke. So this game shouldn't go for much longer. And like I said, even though I died early... Oh god. Oh god. No, wow. Even though I died early, I feel like the impact I had on the battle was quite significant. Taking out that Des Moines completely collapsed that flank. Hayate is on the SEA server for public? Huh. Yeah, it should be 2 million free XP when she's released. If she's anything like she was when I tested him, don't buy it. I don't know. Like, I don't think it's that great of a ship personally. Now it's possible that it changed since then. Stevie, are you gonna stop showing your chest to everybody? This is what he does, alright? He sits there. It is 2 million free XP, yeah. He just sits there and he throws his butt on the mouse pad right next to my hand. So then I get limited mobility of my hand, and he does that when he wants me to give him attention and love. Right, Stevie? Yeah, I'm talking to you. He's got this like angry look on his face. Checking to make sure he didn't poop anywhere. Alright, so I died. And I came in 3rd place on my team. And I died in under 4 minutes. So, you know, I did things. In the meantime, let's talk about the ship for a sec, and then I'll do one more game, and then we'll go in from there. So this ship, armor-wise, 27mm armor plating, 90 on the side, 30 deck. It's got a decent armor belt of 190. This thing, it eats damage quite easily from battleships, so you have to be careful with it. It can also be HE spammed down by ships like that. By ships like the Smolensk with IFHE, because I think IFHE Smolensk pens 27, doesn't it? It's been a while. What else? What else? What else? It's got 380mm guns. There's the characteristics of it. They're not bad. They hit pretty hard. The problem is they don't hit quite as reliably as I might hope. You want to come back? Come on. See what happens. The secondaries, of course, are the bread and butter of the ship. 11.5 kilometer range when you do full secondary spec. 2.5 second reload time. I believe I even have. Yeah, I went like absolute ridiculous secondaries, and I think I might change that to be able to fire my main battery more often. I think that's probably the better pick for the Siegfried. I went with steering gears because if you look here, my rudder shift time, I always have a rule. I want to get rudder shift time as close to 10 seconds as possible. So that's the idea. Scourge, I'm not sure if it's going to be what it's going to be. I have no idea. All I know is that we're testing the ship. Ships like this, when we go to test them, oftentimes they have, you know, they get released for various currencies and stuff like that. So we just have no idea exactly what the currency will be, all that good stuff. What are the campaign missions I'm on? Let's see, I'm on earn ribbons, earn 2200 base XP, top XP earner on the team. Okay, so I should have destroyed 3 ships in that game. So I needed to destroy 2 more ships. Let's do another one. Oh, cool, Stevie's getting comfortable. Shadow Pirates, what's up, dude? How's it going? Oh no, this is not a tester camo. This is just a Valentine's Day camo. Let's go back to port real quick. When I play the ship, I always play with camo that's better than permanent, because to me 100% only is just kind of meh. She is pretty though. I mean, I do like the camouflage, but we'll do a couple beauty passes here so you guys can see. what she looks like with the camo. Very sexy. Nice 128mm guns, like I was talking about before. It does have a butt anchor, although it's offside butt anchor, so that's kind of weird, but, you know, whatever. Yeah. The secondaries are where it's at for this ship, just because they're 128s, which means they can pen 32mm of armor, which makes it really sexy. Let's see. Let's go back to that. I do that because it's 100, and then it's 100 to Commander XP, and I'd rather earn Commander XP while I'm playing, even though I'm expending camos. You're doing good? Awesome. The first one was more enjoyable, Tashkent? Are you talking about the A-Gear? Yeah, and I have near 300 of them. Exactly right, Scourge. So I might as well go through a bunch of them, right? Who cares? Aside from the Russian cruiser split and Moscow Kirov changes, are they reworking the cruiser at all? Not that I know of. I don't think they are. But, I mean, you never know. Oh, hey, SAT score's in here. And unfortunately, he's all the way on the other side. So we're not going to be able to, What is SAT doing? What is he doing? Anyway, if you guys want to see what the Zara looks like, there you go. He's so far away, I don't know that I'll be able to do much about that. Let's go ahead and W up a bit. Team kill him. Dude, he's so far on the other side of the map. No, I can't do that, unfortunately. And the secondaries won't fire on him either. It would be kind of fun though if you could like switch sides or something like that. If you turn into like a red ship after doing enough team kill, that would be kind of funny. But there's SAT. I wonder if he's wearing protection. Nope, he's not. Fair enough. But yeah, let's get back to our game. Sorry, I have to respond to something for work. Siegfried, affirmative. Now I'm detected, so LOL, there's already something over here. And I've got a Musashi, which is something I don't want to see. Oh, and a Stalingrad too? Eesh. Hey, SAT, thanks for the head pat.
Enemy battleship detected.
I was detected early, so I'm gonna hit the radar, or sorry, the hydro, just in case. And unfortunately, I'm gonna be caught in a position where I'm gonna have to bow in, I think. Stevie, where are you going? Hey, Z23. Oh, hey!
Dead ahead.
I can secondary him! And there's the Musashi doing the lull pen through the bow thing. Yoshino! Ah, Olin.
Reporting the position of a strategic target.
First game. What? Dangun rope. Okay, I don't know what that is. Come on,
All
guys.
stations, reporting the position of a
Kutuzov's
strategic
working on him.
target.
Awesome. Golden Blue is low, so let's get out of here. And let's engage him with some secondary action, shall we? Could even send torpedoes his way, just for the memes. He's gonna die quickly anyway, but...
Enemy destroyer detected.
Oh.
That's how it's
Lol. Shimakaze gets himself blapped. Nice. I need to see where this curve first is, so I'm gonna pop my plane.
fighter airborne.
This may go the same way the last one did. It might. But the Musashi's turning away, so I don't think it will. There's the curve first. These are the Yoshino torpedoes. No, that's my water. Go away from my water. Get your own water. Alright, he's gonna go get his own water.
Our team has taken the lead.
They are cowards. That's okay. Come on, curve first. Where are you? But look what I can do now. I can still secondary him.
Reporting the target position. Fighter
Anytime now, secondaries. Oh, Xian Yang's over there too. Come on, secondaries. There you go, secondaries. Good work.
all stations. Protect that target.
And I know this Curvers really wants to kill me, but he's too busy looking at somebody else. Oh, could that be SAT score? Got the shells over the island!
Enemy cruiser detected.
What do you guys think? Should I start poking out and melt the Stalingrad with HE? Let's do it. Let's do it. Yes! Let's do it. Oh, Yoshino, what are you doing there? Oh. In Edinburgh? What are you doing over there, Edinburgh? He's about to go get himself killed. That's what he's doing. See if my secondaries can reach. Edinburgh killed the Mogami. Alright. And look, the Yoshino fired torpedoes at me. It went from 1 to 0 to 1. Wonder what he might be doing. I know. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for those torpedoes to clear. This is gonna be kind of boring, guys. Sorry. Oh, high school students murdering each other and you have to find out who did it or you'll be executed. Huh. Okay then. By the way, if you guys have any sort of song choice that you would like to hear, just hit exclamation point SR space and then the link to the YouTube file. And you're good. This is kind of boring, but we're gonna wait for that Z-23 to kind of get in position and for this Musashi to get the F out of here. Do I have? I do not have a secondary on the top front, so arc-wise it's just not as good. Oh, he's starting to go broadside? Really? Go, go, gadget secondaries. Okay, there's the torps. Finally. I was wondering where the hell they were.
Thank you. Attention. Reporting the target
And the Kerfers is coming back too now? What the hell are these guys doing?
strategic target.
Yeah, you just stay right there, Stalingrad. You just stay right there. Matter of fact, here, you go. Have some AP. Excuse me while I back around this corner. Come on, dodge, 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 dodge. Yes. Kuma does equal bear, yes. There we go. We got some people playing DJ now. Awesome. Alright guys, seriously, why is this Edinburgh still alive? What is going on over there? I am confused. And the Z-23 got himself detected. Seriously, Z-23? Come on, dude.
Get back!
Smoke's not gonna work, he's just gonna radar. Look, there's the radar. Alright, well, whatever. Alright, good. The Edinburgh finally died. Oh! Oh!
Concentrate fire on the designated
Come on!
I know you want to.
Alright, now we're free to just tear him up. Let's go. Let's go. Just because I can, I'm gonna send an early torp his way. And SAT is Super Russian B. Alright, alright, cool. And of course he turns in and whatever. Good, he's overturning. Excellent. Now I can sail right up to him and torp him in the side. Come here, you. Should probably heal. Firing these off early because they oftentimes get themselves destroyed by secondaries. So I might as well just fire them off early. Oh, this looks like it's gonna hurt him. Yes. Now if I keep going this way, I stay out of his arcs for his main gun. And let's see if I can get a butt fire going on him. Nope. Come on. That was fun. That was fun. That was fun. I'll take that.
Problem solved, sir.
Little teabag action. Toxic behavior, guys. Same thing as, you know, honking the horn and ramming the dead Hulk. That's also toxic behavior. Just grind off his hull. Secondary still shoot torps. Alright. Use your horn when under attack from rockets? Really? Why?
Our victory is in sight.
Is there like a tactical advantage that you get for doing that, or you just do that for fun?
All forces provide cover for that target.
Alright, Musashi, you lol-pen me earlier. Time for some payback. Nice torch by the Zed. Not enough, but that's okay.
Problem solved, sir.
Pop the hydros just to be safe. Tell you, that buff German captain really helps when it comes to comes to detecting that those torpedoes early. Look how early I'm detecting those torpedoes. Oh, secondaries. SAT said something in chat. You can stop one ship, but you can never stop the Russian horde.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Oh, God. Bless that man, SAT score. And goodbye, Musashi. With the Citadel, of course.
We destroyed an enemy battleship.
Alright, Yoshino, here. Dodge these. And see what I mean? There's my torp tubes. I don't know how many times I've actually like lost them in one try. Like just I get hit and boom, torpedo tubes destroyed, and it's like, really? Look, there's the torps again.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
And evacuate the dance floor.
Fighter airborne.
Oh man, that guy used spring sky camo for this game? Oh well. Oh, it's a distraction, okay. And there's nothing else that you can do. Well, Scourge, there you go. That's how you use those commanders, right? They get that extra hydro range. And with Vigilance, there's a passive buff as well, so. You made a battlecruiser design with hidden torpedo launchers? No, that's not fair. Alright, I gotta see. Glacial sent me a message. Glacial, no problem. I will definitely be pinging you when I show your Bismarck replay, because I think I have only one replay, and I believe that it is simply the Bismarck. Let me take a look and see. Bismarck. I have 2 Bismarcks, Glacial. Which one did you send me? Let me make sure I get yours in. Yeah, if you want to post it, Toshkent, go right ahead. I don't know if it doesn't let you post a link, let me know, and I'll make you VIP so you can or something. Hey, look, we won! Alright, about an hour into the stream, and we're done with work in progress ships. I love it. Oh, I need to destroy 3 ships. I'm sorry, Timmy, you need 15 tickets to live. Pull the lever. Oh well. Would I ever use Vigilance on a German battleship, Scourge? Yeah, this is my Kurfürst captain. This is what I have set up for, like, ultra push. And it's probably going to trigger people like SAT score. But, honestly, if I'm going to be aggressive, I want that Vigilance so I can see around corners and stuff when I push. Oh, but yeah, post on Discord, that's fine. 4.2 million tanked? Test ship syndrome? Yeah, I hear you there. I hear you there. Let's see how much did I take. Not as much. 2 million. But yeah, test ship syndrome is strong. Yours is Bismarck, Britain. Okay. Alright then, I will switch out the other one that I had, and I'll make sure I cover yours. Done. So we're going to start with a Giulio Cesare. We're starting at tier 5 and working our way up, guys. Do I have loot gens on Bismarck? No, I have them on Hindenburg, actually. Yeah, torpedo jousting destroyers like Shima, I mean, Vigilance is very helpful. But Eddie, I prefer having loot gens on Hindenburg because I find I'm spamming main battery more often than anything else. The secondary thing, it's not consistent enough. So I typically prefer to go for main gun reload boosting. And that Hindenburg is also perfect for the mines as well. So, like, I think it works really well synergy-wise. Alright, so this is a tier 5 game. Like I said, I started with 5, worked my way up. Excuse me. At first I thought I didn't want to cover this because it's a ship that you can't get anymore. And, you know, like, I think it's kind of possibly rude, poor taste to say, you know, look how awesome the ship is. Oh, by the way, you can't get it. But then I got to thinking to myself, like, a lot of players are still going to run into this in random battles. So I think it might be good for you to learn the capabilities of the ship. So you have an idea of, like, how it works. And, yeah, it is very common, exactly. We could talk about the weaknesses of the ship, because, yes, the Cesare actually does have a decent number of weaknesses. Well, yeah, I mean, if you want to go for historical reasons, I would agree putting him on the Bismarck makes perfect sense. And then TM Grunty loves to put him on carriers. And that works too. It works pretty well for carriers too. Lieutenant is one of those captains that actually applies to multiple different ships, which is really nice. So, the Cesare's biggest weakness... Oh, I forgot to turn mods off. Sorry, guys. I'll turn them off for next game. Giulio's biggest weakness is broadsides. You cannot afford to show broadsides in this ship. AP does tremendous damage because it's got really good high muzzle velocity out of the guns. So, the other thing, too, and it might feel odd to say it, but when you're in a cruiser and you're at close range, you actually want to show broadside to the ship. You don't want to go nose in or bow on or stern on, because you give more room for that AP shell to penetrate and explode within the citadel of the ship. Cool. Now, Classic is taking his time at B here. A lot of players on Fault Line will go to either side. They'll go to B, to A or C, and they won't do much about B cap. So, looks to me like he's planning on kind of sitting there for a little bit. The other thing about Cesare is it doesn't have very strong anti-air, so keep that in mind too. If you're in a carrier and you see a ship like this, maybe you try to prioritize it to try to help your team out. Bismarck was the true terror of the seas. Yes, it was, Eddie. Now, you saw there one pen and one over pen. See? 2 over pens. Kamikaze R in B cap. More over pens. This probably frustrates the hell out of most players. It's because the shells are going through the citadel to the other side and then exploding outside of the ship. Hey, something cool just happened. Sleepy Hun with the follow. Thank you very much, Sleepy Hun. Hey, make sure you hit exclamation point ticket to get in for our drawing. And you have to let the Omaha go because that Kamikaze R is a serious threat right here. Most of the time when you see Kamikaze R's, they're seal clubbers. They're people that are using it to either pad their stats, or maybe they had a bad day and they just want to play it. Generally speaking, it's an overpowered ship that just gets wrecked pretty easily. Look how much damage the Iron Duke did to the bow of the ship.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
And you're looking around kind of zoomed in here. But at least you reinforce the side. That's good.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
But you can see how easily the ship actually takes damage. Your div mate in the Omaha Ares went in, got him on Hydro. That's good work from him. He absolutely needs to get this kamikaze out. I don't know if I would have DCP'd that. I know you're trying to get your rudder to move so you can shoot, but that's
Problem solved,
yeah.
sir.
If the carrier was striking just a little bit later, I know you probably DCP'd knowing you're not going to get flooded with the torpedoes because the DCP will be active still, but that's still a pretty big risk to be taking. Now your Omaha's trying to get into that smoke desperately so he stays out of the guns of the Giulio on the enemy team. You've got an Omaha. That Omaha you were shooting at earlier is coming around the backside here. And Giulio Cesare does exactly what it does to your teammate, or your div mate. Interesting song choice. I like that you're choosing to focus on that Omaha to get him out. He is low HP, and you can't guarantee that the rockets will kill him, so you might as well go for that kill, just get him off. But once again, took a big hit there from this time from the Giulio on the enemy team. I don't know if it was a Citadel, I don't think it was, but still, a good chunking of HP gone. So if you see a Giulio on the enemy team, typically you want to aim for like bow pens. Be very wary of the side. The side armor is very strong, but the upper belt is not right here. So you can chunk pretty good if you get into the upper belt pen here. Kirov reporting. Time to kill him. Bit of a delayed reaction on the part of the Kirov, and lots of overpens. I like that you're turning south. You definitely have to protect the carrier from this team pushing around through the A flank. Nice job by the Kirov putting on the brakes. Somebody wants to come back up. Come on. Maybe he just wants some food, because he does this. We already gave him a snack, but knowing him, he wants more food. Nice Citadel in the Omaha. You're probably thinking, finally. What? Come on, you fluffball. I don't have all day. People are watching. He's literally just like looking at me right now. Here. This is what he does. He just sits there at the side and he's like, you know, do something. Nice depth strike. Double. That's what you were looking for. Oh, there we go. Aw, he's looking at you guys. Alright, come on up, Stevie. Come on. He's getting old, and I wonder if he's just not getting as confident now with jumping as he used to. But You're gonna read Shattered Sword in your free time? What's that, Desta? Is that a novel or something? You got a destroyer over here too now. Oh, okay. Publisher made it free. Also free because of COVID is Shogun 2 Total War. If you haven't picked it up yet, and you have a Steam account, here, get it on Steam. You get it for free. And as long as you've downloaded it, I don't think you even have to play it. As long as you've downloaded it, it's yours for free forever. Your cat always used to sit on your laptop while you gamed? You'd lay between your monitor and keyboard, yeah. Shogun 2 is absolutely a great game. I've wasted a lot of time playing Shogun 2. You're welcome, Scourge. And then they're supposedly going to be doing a sale later, of course, for like DLC and stuff. I don't know if Fall of the Samurai is included in what's free or not, but Fall of the Samurai was my first experience with Shogun 2. A lot of fun because it was more gunpowdery and stuff. It was like if you've seen Last Samurai with Tom Cruise, like it's more like that, you know. It's all gunpowdery. It's a lot of fun. I tried playing Warhammer Total War. It was free last weekend or the weekend before, Warhammer 2. And it was kind of nice having the flying units with the dragon. But I don't know, I kind of felt like there was just too much going on and it was too hard to keep track of everything. Yeah, Fall of the Samurai ship combat is great. I really enjoyed that. And I love the bombardment capabilities. If you post a fleet right alongside and you get into the game, you can summon a fleet bombardment and they'll bombard from long range and just rain death down on the battlefield, which is just so cool. Can I really call it wasted? No, I guess not. You're keeping HE for the Karlsruhe? I mean, no, okay, you're switching back. Good. I was gonna say, AP damage, even if it's over pens, it's guaranteed damage versus HE damage that, you know, gets reduced from saturation.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Yeah, we were wondering about that. Alright, so let me get rid of this video from the queue. There you go. I've already deleted it, Desta, don't worry. There you go. Now, those of you guys who have played Total War Shogun 2, what are your favorite factions? For me, it was probably whichever one starts on the island of Kyushu. Satsuma is the name for the for Fall of the Samurai, and then I don't remember what it's called for Shogun 2. Oh, okay. Nice. If you're into naval history and books about naval history, look up Nathan Miller. He's got some great novels, books about the Age of Sail, and also about the American Revolutionary Navy, which they're great reads. One's on the island with the bow specialization. I think I know the one you're talking about. The one on Shikoku? Lol. Snipe the kill for a Kraken and a high caliber. Still, you're down on hit points quite a decent amount. Yeah. Chosabi, I think that sounds about right. Look at their Langley and Hosho up here. Way too far up. You still have a New York and a Giulio Cesare to deal with. And I don't know why you're staring straight ahead like this right now.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Why do I use the ship position indicator? How can you do that? It's a mod, Mr. Kaler, and I apologize, I forgot to turn the mod off. What it does is it moves the ship from here, the indicator from here up to here, and then there's another one that displays as well with the angle. And the idea is you want to be able to at a glance see what the angle is between you and an enemy ship in terms of your armor angling. And it's a lot easier to look from here, the center, to there, than from here all the way down to the corner of the screen, all the way back up again. Hey, Ever Mike. Do you enjoy playing as Otomo?
The enemy is about to win.
Mike, if you don't have Total War 2 yet, Shogun 2, Total War, whatever, Total War 2, I don't know how whatever they call it, but make sure you get it. It's a free game. And free is awesome. AP bombs dropping on you. You don't seem to be that concerned about them. I would be, but a little bit of tunnel vision here, I think. But that's alright, I guess, as long as you can get the kill on this Hosho. Langley is really low too. The cat is very adorable on my lamp. Yeah, he's turned the wrong way though. He should be on the other side. Nice.
We've sunk an enemy aircraft carrier.
Yeah, Navigator is, you know, I mean, it's just something that you have to decide for yourself if you want to use it or not. This is a good opportunity to turn fully and flip your guns. Like, move your guns over to this side so that your front turrets start turning earlier. You don't have any health, you don't have any caps. And you're about to, yep, lose him. I'm not sure what you mean by big navigator angle mod thing, but alright, there you go, Stevie. Get comfortable now. Now he's starting to settle in. I'm pretty sure that mod is in the official mod station. Guys, you might get a death pick in this. 2 minutes left in the game. Full health New York and a pretty healthy Giulio, and you are coming out in front of him. I might have tried to hold off on pushing here just to let the carriers work these battleships down a bit first, especially the Giulio. Well, let's see what happens. Wow, Giulio's shooting Ichi at you too now. That's funny. And did he get flooded? Hard to tell. I don't think he did. Battlefier. And that's the end of the game. It does showcase a little bit of what you can do with that ship. I think one of the troubles of that one was your div mate Ares going in and getting himself killed, taking the Kamikaze R out. Kami R is a huge threat, and I don't begrudge that at all, but I think with him gone, that limited what you could do in your effectiveness. Oh god, I forgot to take out the... Hold on. I forgot to remove the mods. There we go. Nikor, hi. I use Aslane's. Sorry, I was just checking my phone for a sec. I had some work emails and messages. So, Kamada, how's it going? Good to see you, dude. And Sanctus is here. Legion of Zath, he says, right? Happy birthday, dude. Everybody, wish Sanctus a happy birthday in chat, man. I didn't think I'd see you today. Good to see you, though. Stevie, wish Sanctus happy birthday. You already have Shogun 2, but all the DLCs are on sale. She grabbed them. Oh, are the DLCs on sale too? I didn't think they were. I might just have to start Steam and find out. 75% off, huh? Okay. When I checked earlier, they weren't on sale. So, let me go back into the store page and see.
Enemy force detected.
And of course I get an instant message right away. Oh god. So this is Ivan with Jesse the Kitty and Fleet Commander. Ivan, I don't know if Ivan is on my Discord or not. Let's see. Ivan LKH. Alright, anyway, let's get back into the store here, and we're looking at Shogun 2. And just like that, you've already taken out the carrier. Oh my god. Fuso is really good at CV sniping at long range, and it looks like you guys were purposely doing the Euro deal. So, congratulations. Jeez. Tashkent, that's 899, but a tier 6, like SAT said. Oh yeah, the DLCs did go on sale now all of a sudden. Huh.
The ship is on fire.
Oh, don't leave us. What are you doing? Yeah, no, I have some of this DLC. I have some of this DLC already.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
LOL, nice kill. Alright, Stevie decided to get up. Yeah, I'm thinking about grabbing a couple of them too. There's also a DLC collection bundle, but I already have all of those. LOL. Okay, yeah, I have all of the DLC that's on sale already. Maybe that's why it stopped showing up on sale for me properly.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser. Our team has taken the lead.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Yeah, you could probably get away with doing it at tier 5 as well, I suppose. Rise of the Samurai campaign is also on sale. Rise of the Samurai is okay. It's not the greatest campaign. Kamikaze 117, thank you for the follow, dude. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit exclamation point ticket to get in for drawing stuff. Danny Brook, thank you for the follow as well. And they even have, they even have a AFK Normandie. LOL. Tasai with the follow. Thanks, Tasai. We are now at 227. Did I say that right? That doesn't sound right. 227 followers away. Come on out with the follow too. 226 followers away from 4,000. When we get to 4,000, got a little something special going for you guys when we get to that point. Follow the Samurai is on sale for 75% off. No, that's the okay. What is this? The Obama faction pack. Okay, they made all of the factions free for Follow the Samurai. The Follow the Samurai itself is on sale for $7.49. If you don't have Follow the Samurai and you're enjoying Total War Shogun 2, make sure you pick that up. Because that is damn fun. Especially if you're a Navy person like me. I'm sure all of you guys are, because you're here watching this glorious game. Good whiff there. Gladiators with the flex. Showing he's been here for a while. Oh, this Congo. You're welcome, Optom. If you don't know what we're talking about, Shogun 2 Total War, whatever, Shogun 2 Total War is free on Steam. It's called Fall of the Samurai, yes.
Torpedoes to port.
As in F for fall. Fall of the Samurai. Good stuff. And it's free. Not free. Sorry, it's $7.50. Which is a hell of a bargain in my opinion. Oh, if you had just waited a sec for the Congo to shoot you. Not like it matters, lol. I can't believe you're actually allowing Fleet Commander to get some damage on you. Messagit, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, on my Discord, we always have a section for deals and special offers. And so I went ahead and put that there. So I guess I have everything. Yeah, exactly what SAT says. If you're looking for an excuse to blow a ton of time for not a lot of money, Shogun 2 is where it's at. Rome 2 is pretty fun too. Sadly that apparently won't be going on sale, and neither will Three Kingdoms. I heard good and bad things about Three Kingdoms. So, what's up, Duckman? Why not both, Duckman? Put this on, mute it, take a nap. Win-win. Quabus with the follow. Thanks, Quabus. Our men are running from the battlefield. It is a shameful display. Yes. That's where you get it from. I love that. Oh, hello. I'm so accommodating. Hey, man. I'm an educator. I'm used to that. Oh, look, the Kraken. What do you know? I do my best to accommodate as many people as I can, right? There you go. Take a nap. We'll wake you up if you win. God, I remember playing this, playing Fuso in ranked on this particular map. So hilarious. What I love about the Fuso is how comfortable it is. With its main guns in the front and stuff like that. Because of the fact that you've got the 3 turrets up front that are all facing forward, you can switch sides and still get a 6-gun salvo out, which is just devastating. Can
Torpedoes,
be.
direct front.
Oh boy, tier 6 ranked. Those were always, yes, they were. That's what I loved about it. I love low tier rank because it allows you to do so much more, and there's so much less you have to worry about. Like the engagement ranges are closer. You don't have to worry about radar.
Problem solved, sir.
I mean, it just, to me, it felt like tier 6 was just so much more fun.
Enemy battleships.
Alpha Delta, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? Make sure you hit exclamation point ticket. I know a bunch of you guys probably missed the original tweet, so here is our plan for the day. I'm having a great evening, Alpha, now that you're here, of course. And look, another Citadel, another kill.
Our victory is in sight.
Just doing some seal clubbing, although, oops, you got flooded. How many kills you got? 7. Report Ivan, hacker. Nice one there, Jesse. You sound like one of my, you sound like Puddin'. It is easier to troll people at low tier. That is true, Peter. Yeah, it is similar to the key, but that, I mean, nothing beats the pagoda mast of this ship. I mean, here, can I... Here. Look at how gigantic that tower is. It's great. Absolutely great. And Spadge 2019 with the follow. Thank you very much, Spadge. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, it is like a Jenga tower, isn't it? Uh-oh. Is he back? Hi.
Torpedoes,
I think he might be back. You want to come back? He really wants my attention today. Not enough decks on the pagoda? I would agree with that. What? He's giving me that look that cats sometimes do, like, Daddy, stop everything you're doing and spend time with me. Oh, there he goes. He just... Don't rub your butt on my touchpad. Don't do that. Alright, get over here. Jeez. Are we gonna see kill number 8? Yes, we are.
Enemy
And
destroyer
your
fired.
poor div mate just took a few torps for you. Yeah, they're arguing in chat. It's always fun, right? Hi. Yeah, you like when I do this, don't you, huh? Well, you're lucky. There's not much going on in this game. We're just watching some seals get clubbed.
Torpedoes,
Would you like to
dead
club
ahead.
some seals? Uh-oh. Nope, you'll be
Torpedoes to
fine.
starboard.
Nice job taking that one in the bow, though. Okay, now Daddy's gotta... I gotta stop and do something, honey. Hold on a second. Alright, Normandy time. You're gonna turn my stream off? Your cat's getting bad habits from mine? Oh, he's such a sweetie. He's a sweetie, though. He's a sweetie. He's a sweetie. Aren't you, Stevie, huh? Yeah. Decoy keyboard won't work. Because cats are attracted to humans. Alright, so this is Malbus. I believe that's also known as Shane. Something cool just happened. Check out it in a second. Alright. Venteruma with the follow. Thank you very much, Venteruma. Make sure you hit exclamation point ticket to get into our giveaway. We're gonna probably just do one code drawing towards the end of the stream. And that's because I've been giving away too many codes, unfortunately. So we didn't talk about the Fuso last game, but I think you guys kind of saw the strengths and weaknesses of that ship. It's one of my favorite ships in the game, and you saw some of the reason for that. So Malthus here is in another quite fun ship. The Normandie has quadruple turrets, 3 of them, so 12 gun salvo, just like the Fuso, except half the number of turrets, of course. And this ship is quite fun. A little bit thicker, doesn't have the pagoda mast, but it is pretty fun to play. And I love the design on the front of the ship. I love the secondary design on the front of the ship there. Like, they actually have a raised platform that goes throughout the whole front, in addition to the casemate secondaries as well. So I just think that's cool. Really neat design. You don't like the Normandy? It is more like a shotgun. So for me, I like shotgun style. I hate ships like the Congo that are super precise, because if your aim is even a little off, you'll miss your whole salvo. Or personally, like what I run into is I run into situations where dispersion actually helps me, because when you've got that shotgun and you fire off your shells, that dispersion helps you to get citadels, like right there. That extra dispersion means, you know, one shell hits that citadel, where if you had tighter dispersion, maybe none would have hit at all. What do you want? I don't know what he's doing now. Yeah, the tier 7, the Leon, is 4x4, so you end up with 16 guns, which is hilarious. And those are 16-inch guns as well. So not only do we have more guns, but we have bigger guns too. Midway. There you go. Obligatory exploding Nuremberg getting rammed by his teammate. Now, I would say Malthus should be focusing more on ships that are close by as opposed to the ships that are far away. He's completely ignoring the Minakaza here that's within torpedo range of him, and also the Bayern and the Visby. Your favorite ship is the Miyoko? Hey, that's a great ship too. Quinkmandu's here. What's up, dude? How's it going? And Hoojam. Hi, Hoojam. Classic. Sorry, the party did start without you. We covered your replay in the Giulio Cesare. I liked that I was able to showcase the strengths and the weaknesses of the ship with that replay, so that worked out pretty well, actually. Hey, the real party hasn't started yet. I'm still drinking clean water. Which reminds me, I should probably switch to dirty pretty soon. This is why zooming out is a good idea. Yeah, it helps to remove that tunnel vision that you often get. Also, if Malthus is planning on turning and shifting guns to the other side, you might want to try getting, you know, like scoping out and looking to the right in between reloads, just to try to get this rear turret to move. Because now he's turning back the other way, so these poor rear turret gunners are like, ugh, going back around. And even the front, the mid turret can't fire now because of the superstructure in the way. Fired way too high there. Craig, I just made a comment about that. It's coming, don't worry. Yeah, he could at least try to get the middle gun, right. What's up, Dread Pirate Roberts? How's it going?
Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes direct front.
And now that your secondaries going off, we can watch. Like, I love. Look at these front secondaries go. They're just so cool. Anyway, let's get back to your gun. Way behind on that Visby there. Take your time to line up your shots better. Today is battleships only. That's right, Talk. Here is my tweet with our list for the day. I don't think we're going to get through the entire list. We'll see. SAT, no I can't. Did you put it in? Okay, good, you didn't. Ah, come on, I see you sent me a Belfast game. Alright. Let's get that one downloaded.
Torpedoes to
Two of your
port.
favorite ships are New Mexico, Alsace. Alsace is a lot of fun, Land Collector. I completely agree with that decision there. This music is a little quieter than other ones. I can turn it up for you guys if you want. I try to keep it to around a 30. That help you at all? I don't want it to be so overpowering that you can't hear like the game or anything else. Majestic, thanks for the follow, dude. Appreciate it. Make sure you get exclamation point ticket to get in for drawing. And I agree, that aim was too high. Why are you looking at your Mutsuki? I'd be shooting the Bayern here. The Bayern is broadside to you. But instead you're choosing to change your direction again. Also, you're not running priority target, which as a battleship is a very useful skill to run. You're getting close to Alsace and looking forward to it. Just don't fall for the trap that is the secondary meme build. It doesn't work anymore. IFHE rework pretty much wrecked it. Right, that constant maneuvering means that those rear turrets aren't useful at all. And again, you had a chance to kill this guy, but you didn't
All stations.
take it.
Concentrate fire on the target.
That's alright, that happens. Reinforce the sector. You might also try to kill that ranger's plane as quickly as possible. Mainly to help your Mutsuki so he doesn't get spotted. And you're taking a big risk by showing that Mutsu broadside here. Fortunately for you, he's looking at somebody else, that Bayern that's low health. But as soon as that Bayern dies, he might shift his attention to you. So like, you're not getting too much out of this move here, I think. Yeah, extremely lucky no one's paying attention to him. Bayern goes down, and now you're starting to open up a full broadside to the Koenig. Not a good idea. And then his guns are looking at the Mutsuki because the Mutsuki got detected. So again, you got extremely lucky here. Jaguar is shooting at you now. Mutsu shooting at you. Oh god, you got lucky there too. You're within Mutsu's torpedo range too.
The ship is on fire.
But now that you're turning, you probably won't have to worry about that so much. I wouldn't DCP one fire here. I mean, I get the idea of using the, there's the torps. I get the idea of using the, heal. I would agree with you there.
Problem solved, sir.
Yeah, killer, I'd be dead too. Daniel.com, what's up, dude? How's it going? More Sabaton. What's up? We're doing replay analysis. That's what's up, dude. You doing good? Awesome. I've had a good day so far. We start off with some test ships. Totally balanced gameplay. I had a game where I came in 4th place and I died in 4 minutes in the Siegfried. I mean, think about that. 3rd place on your team, you win, and you die in 4 minutes. Way off on that shell. Look at his smoke. He's not moving at all. Now he's starting to slowly but surely speed up. He's watching you carefully. End of the day at work, yeah. Drinking game for every time SAT makes a comment about that red herd, I'd be out of whiskey. And yeah, if you can't, I mean, the Jaguar isn't really much of a threat unless he like decides to YOLO charge you. So you might be better off focusing on that Budioni or even the Octorev. Also, slow down and let your Bayern and Legal come closer to you. You fired off one turret and then realized the Budioni is closer. You're almost within Budioni's torpedo range. So the nice thing about this is I think I'm getting a death pick soon. Way too high with that shot. Like, I'm pretty sure you can penetrate the bow on the Budioni.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Good game, everyone.
Close quarters. LOL. Extremely lucky, in my opinion. I do love my death picks. If you ram a curve first... What? I don't know, Head, what you're asking. Daniel, you're absolutely right. I've heard they do. I haven't been lucky enough to hang out and go to one of their concerts, but I can only imagine how awesome those guys would be. Alright, next up is the Richelieu game. You saw them twice? I'm jealous, dude. Very jealous. Metal festivals rule. Yeah, I saw the GameSound show. That was great. Is it still raining outside? Looks like it might have stopped raining. But it's really dark and cloudy. Might keep raining, I don't know. Racer! Let's see. Let's ping Racer on this one. Now, I purpose... You're naked? I purposely picked ships.
Hey,
Oh,
Josh.
hey, look, you got a butt anchor. Nice.
Yep.
Also, you're using standard consumables. Read. Ships.
Hey, Josh.
Hey, look, you got a butt anchor.
Yep.
To Gulag with you. So anyway, this ship, decent guns. It's got 8 of them, as you can see. Only business in the front, and then you got secondaries in the back. It's very similar to Jean Bart's. Similar strengths and weaknesses. But why standard consumables, man?
Kind of right now, I only use like the
Enemy force detected.
damage control, and then the other two I probably have enough backstock to use, but I don't.
Okay. Typically, I'm especially the heal. I can see you getting away with not doing premium on the engine boost, but you know what I do is I just tell it to equip it, and I just set it to auto renew, and who cares? I mean, it's not too much cost credit wise.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, the Richelieu is a very good bow tanking ship, and the speed allows it to maneuver a bit to the speed boost. It's also got pretty good anti-air, so I like that you reinforced that sector there. Well, I think in this game it's going to be pretty tanky. In a tier 10 game, obviously it's not.
Yeah.
Never, never turn and run. Turning and running is okay sometimes. Classic, you're exactly right. It does have 32mm armor, right? So, cruisers with IFHE will definitely chew it up, as well as the 203mm, like the Aoba.
The ship is on fire.
Fortunately, we're changing to premium consumables in the future. What were you saying, Racer?
Yeah, just right now I can park behind this island since I have like watching ships come around the other. Kind of setting up flanking shots.
Now, if you want to use the island to help you out, I would rather see you right about here. Like, really butt up to the island. Because what that does is it reduces the firing arcs of other ships, enemy ships. The Shores, the Aoba, and possibly a destroyer, although the Oland and Farragut are both spotted, so you're really not under threat of torpedoes. But when you're over here, this gives you a lot more flexibility to maneuver. If you get detected, or if you get shot at and you need to like back off for a little bit and heal, you can just hit the reverse and you can back around the corner like this. And now nobody can shoot you because you've got the island here for cover.
Okay.
So, if you're going to use the island, then you got to be closer. Because right now, like, if you watch the Shores is still, hitting you from long range. So, the island isn't helping you at all, really. Moto's back. Just in time, dude. Your game's next. Oh, you got a Citadel in the Massachusetts. That's funny.
Yeah, I did a couple on them.
Evangelion's a pretty fun anime. It gets really messed up though. Like at the beginning it's not too bad, but then it gets like really messed up. Alright, thanks Moto. Nice Citadel again. Now, these guys are starting to turn and run, which is great. Because you can start working on like the Amalfi and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is Frank Zappa. What do you mean by no need to save speed boost, SAT? Alright, this Amalfi is making a big mistake. He's going to pull out, and you noticed him, so that's good.
Requesting fire on the designated target.
Just in time for you to use AP. Oh, he made Inky. Okay. So you're just going to have to wait a little bit for his smoke to end, and then he'll pop out right in front of you broadside. Or, you move a little bit farther up and hit the Ova. Okay, or the Massachusetts.
Yeah, kind of look for the broadsides.
You could actually take a pot shot at the Ranger. I think he's sitting still, even.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
That Scharnhorst is turning in. Oh, there's the Amalfi. See what I mean? Like, you wait for his smoke to end, and then he just appears, and then you blap him.
Yep.
A lot of cruiser players, Italian cruiser players, don't know how to use that smoke properly. And the Scharnhorst is calling out a Leroy Jenkins. Daniel.com, you're in a tier 10 game with your Richelieu. Rip, man.
Stations requesting fire on the designated
You can still
target.
make it work.
I was unlucky with the Amalfi.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Well, you did take that shot a little early. It might have been better to wait to see if you can get more of a broadside angle on him. Like, if you scoped in now, yeah, there, you see how you're, like, he's at a bigger angle to you? So if you had waited till then, I think you would have gotten a much better hit off him. Could have maybe citadeled him.
Okay.
Don't take another shot, he's dead. Yeah. Baritone, would you push further in here? No. I'm going to pause it for a sec. Take a look at the minimap. This is really important, guys. Always look at the minimap and what's going on. Your team has made a nice battle line like this to deal with the incoming push from all those ships, right? But look at the other flank. Tirpitz, Nagato, Farragut, Dallas, possibly another Tirpitz, are pushing your other flank hard. So in standard battle, there's absolutely no reason to start pushing here. A lot of players might think it's time to push. It's not. You want to stay here. You want to clean off this flank. Get rid of the shores, get rid of the Massachusetts, get rid of the Elba, and then get in a position to turn back around and deal with the push from the enemy team.
And my thinking now is take out the Massachusetts before moving over to help the other flank.
Mm-hmm. Yep. After Massachusetts is gone, I would personally go after the Aoba next. He's been kind of sitting there for a long time. And that Shores really isn't going to be that much of a threat.
Engine boost activated.
But like, you could smack that Aoba around for a bit and then still have time to come back and defend. The thing about your cap is, if you're the first ship into your cap, that means that they just focus you until you die. What you really want is you want time for these guys to turn around and help with defending. Boda, not yet. Soon. Soon.
Our team has taken the lead.
Yep, SAT, I was just gonna mention that it might be a good time to heal now. Because once the Bismarck up here dies, then you're gonna be in the hot zone along with this other Bismarck. And healing now means that your heal becomes available sooner when you need it again. And like Talk's saying, especially if you're not going premium, it's not so much that the extra charge, it's that the time to use it again that's so important. And see now, pushing in so hard, look who's on your broadside here. Now you've kind of screwed yourself because you're in a position now where either the Tirpitz is going to have your broadside, or you have to angle to the Tirpitz, and the Nagato is eventually going to get your broadside. So you've kind of put yourself into a bad position where the only possible thing to do is going to be to turn due south. We were talking about positioning earlier, and I would say if you're trying to defend your cap, this is a really good spot right about here. Farther forward if you want to hit the Nagato, but like you can sit right here and be completely immune to anything rushing down the channel and still have angles on these other targets over here. Bismarck's going down, you're the next target. Well, SAT, that's why Wargaming is getting everybody premium consumables for free. And watch as your target indicator goes up from 1 to 2. Oh, wow, really? Oh, Tirpitz just fired torpedoes at you, maybe?
The ship is on fire. Stations. Concentrate fire on the target.
Alright, now you've gone into a bow tank position, and you're going to try to reverse, which is okay. I mean, you can make that happen. You've got engine boost on. You're probably gonna take some torpedoes in the face. I wouldn't worry about the Nagato here. I would shoot at the Tirpitz, who's giving you a nice, juicy broadside.
Torpedoes astern. Torpedoes to starboard.
Now your window is gone. He fired his torpedoes at you. He's gonna swing around, probably, and fire his other torpedoes at you as well. Yep.
He actually only sent one.
Now, you still haven't used the heal, like SAT is pointing out. You're at the point now where you definitely could be utilizing it. There you go. But you got 40-second fire duration, so it tells me your captain probably doesn't have basic survivability. That would really help also reduce the amount of fire damage you take. And probably the fire flag. I don't know if I see that up. No.
I don't have flags. Or don't have it on the ship.
Mm-hmm. And if you're running low on flags, so what? It happens.
Torpedoes astern.
Aoba has decided to come down the channel now. Wow.
Concentrate fire on the designated target. Problem solved, sir.
And this Aoba's just giving it to you. Wow. And there goes the Aoba.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
And the thing is, because he got himself beached, you don't even have to worry about torpedoes because he didn't have the angle on you. So now you can just go and smack the Dallas.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target. Affirmative.
Somalia's best? Yeah, Aoba had no idea what to do to make the win happen. And he wanted to rejoin the main push side because this side was falling apart. So he ran down the channel because that was his quickest way of doing so. That was his thinking, most likely. And if this was a standard, if this was a domination battle type, that thinking isn't too bad. But because this is a standard battle, you absolutely can't allow the enemy team to get into your base. So. Hey, Raining. This chat must be the 1.1%. You know, when you're out of the game, it's easy to look at what's going on and to say this should happen, that should happen. And when you're in the game and you're forced to make these decisions on the fly, of course, it's a slightly different situation. But man, I think that the big thing for you is just think about your positioning, when to charge in, when not to charge in. You got extremely lucky that Tirpitz misplayed himself so bad. Like,
yeah,
you see that with a lot of Tirpitz players. They'll do that. I'm surprised that the Nagato didn't seem to care about you either, when he could have really done bad things to you.
Engine boost activated.
And you probably took a lot more damage than you needed to right by that little island at the start. But that's a positioning thing, and I think, you know, that'll help something to be thinking about as you approach islands. But that's great. I mean, that's why I love these kinds of replays. We can talk about all this kind of good stuff.
Yep. Yeah, it's a pretty good match. I've had a better game in this, but it's all right.
Mm-hmm. First time I've ever actually gone between these islands. Oh, the Colorado. Game's gonna be over before he actually gets in between the islands. Right, like SAT score saying. I mean, you could take your time And the other thing, since the game's pretty much over, let's talk about this for a second.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
When you're back over at this cap here, remember I said that you needed to wait for your team to get their slow butts back to help you defend? So, if you're back over here, and you're peeking around, and now you're shooting, you see that turret's coming around the corner. Now you can react to the turrets in a way that preserves the majority of your ship's hit points. You can just simply hit the S key in reverse. What do you care? He's threatening your cap, but he's not in the cap. And even if he is in the cap, it's still, what, 2 minutes before he actually fully caps it? So in that time, your teammate's coming back. And if you absolutely have to, pull back in, you know, get a salvo out, get the resets, reverse again, and you just play that game with him. I often find a lot of times people think they have to do this now. And Warships is very much a more relaxed, like, plan ahead kind of thing. But at the same time, like, I might want to be someplace at a certain point, but that doesn't mean now. I might want to be there 3 minutes from now. So you take your time getting there. Also here, well, you only have one heal left, so I probably wouldn't use it either. You could use it, but there's no need to.
I think I wait on the repair since the game was almost over.
Oh, Somalia's best, absolutely. The Ilva misplayed terribly. Even the time when he was sitting at this little island here, what he was doing was he was spamming shells down this way at your battleships and maybe the torpedo or two. I love how your carrier's even pushing up now. That's right, Cheeky Shenanigans. One might think that this would be a thinking man's action strategy game. It's 3 minutes. Okay, not 2. Sorry, 3 minutes. But still, I would, like, when I approach that, I always think of myself, you know, less than the actual time it is, just to not allow myself the false comfort of thinking I'll be okay. You know what I mean? Hey, Game with SF is now hosting. Thanks for the host, Game with SF. Uh-oh. Guys, I have a problem. Anyway, Racer, thank you very much for joining for the chat. I appreciate it.
Welcome.
It's nice being able to talk through things because, you know, we can answer questions, ask questions, that sort of stuff directly. Anything else you want to ask about or whatever? Or you good?
I think I'm good.
Awesome. All right. Cool. Let's send. Yeah. Take care. We're gonna send Puddin and Moto a message, let them know that we're covering his games or their games. And Somalia's best. Thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it.
Бой начинается.
Yeah, Kazakh. I think it might have been me or somebody like SAT who was in the channel. But you're right, it's an easy game to play, but very difficult to master. Alright, I'm gonna go get some more water. Be right back.
Внимание, силы противника на горизонте.
There you go, guys. It's the famed dirty water. Yummy stuff. Almost took too much of it. Ah, that's good stuff. It's good stuff. Alright, so tier 6 game and 7s? No, 6 and 5. Okay. Are you... Really? No, okay, you're not in the failed diff. Good.
I'm here if you have any questions.
Sounds good, Moto. Let's turn you down just a tad, though.
I was halfway expecting it to be the other Bayern game, but
To use the what?
I thought it was going to be the other Bayern game than that I sent you, but this one's good.
I thought you told me to use this one. I thought you said this one was the better one.
No, the other one was better. I think the other one was better, but it's all good because Puddin was in a CV in the real good one.
Hmm.
But it doesn't matter.
Alright, cool. Alright, so you got a Jian Wei up here, spotted in the smoke. Good use of hydro by your div mate.
Торпеды
Spots those
прямо
deep
по курсу.
waters. I like your citadel in the Grash Bay earlier. Bayern's got insane penetration. Oh, cool. And I actually haven't seen it since they added the catapult on top of the third turret there. That's awesome. Oh, Exeter. Punish. Punish. Broadside and everything.
Крейсер врага готов.
Oh, you smacked him good. I like that you're being aggressive in Battleship, because I rarely see that. And this is when you're regrinding the line, right?
It is.
Okay.
I'm always an aggressive player, though.
Mm-hmm. Nothing wrong with that. If you're an aggressive player, the key is to make the impact in the battle as early as you can, so that you can get a win. Little behind on the graph, but not bad otherwise. Jian Wei, uh-oh, Torp's coming your way. I don't know if you saw them or not. You zoomed out for a sec, but it doesn't look like you changed your speed. Now you saw them. Here comes the slowdown. Now, you did this on stream, and I know you... Oh, lucky. I know that you were in voice chat with these two, right?
Yes.
So here's where I would have thought that your Devonshire might have warned you. Deep waters coming through the channel. I don't know. Obviously, we can't hear now what the voice chat was, but since you didn't...
I don't think there was anything.
Right. So I just want to mention that for those of you guys who are listening that are in that play divisions often in voice. One of the reasons I love divisioning with people is that you work together, you know, for your goals, and helping each other identify targets and threats and stuff like that is one of the core things. Nice hit on the Grash Bay. Wow. I like. You didn't mind the Bayern, but up tiered you felt helpless. Scourge, the thing about the Bayern is it's got really freaking good penetration. Lord Rhydonals, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it, dude. We are now just 220 followers away from our 4K celebration. That's going to be awesome. I got some really good things to give away.
I actually really enjoyed the German Battleship line the second playthrough when I did it for the regrind than when I originally played it. Mostly because of that German accuracy buff for the elliptical.
Yeah. Like there. Dyer3 at the follow. Thanks very much, Dyer3. Appreciate it, dude. Guys, make sure you hit exclamation point ticket. I will be giving away one special prize in about an hour, hour and a half from now. You have to be following in order to win, though. Oh, those torpedoes. Oh my god. Too Sweet to Die is about to die. We probably should have spread out those torpedoes more, though. Oh, nope. Only got one hit. Oof. But he is flooding. Keep an eye, though. I'm gonna pause for a sec, because while you're here looking this way at the new mechs, you're doing kind of like what we saw happen in the other game two replays ago. I don't know if you were here watching that one.
I wasn't.
Okay, but you're coming out broadside to the Ishmael, and possibly even the New Mexico. Also, you're broadside to the other New Mexico, so you're kind of putting yourself in a really bad situation. I think you would have been better off kiting, or like angling towards the New Mexico. You probably expected him to die, quite frankly, and he didn't, and you're like, oh crap. But you're gonna
I think when I was pushing up, I was like, I pushed a little too far up.
Yep.
But I was looking at the map, and I'd rather have angled to the or gave broadside to the New Mexico versus the other two ships to the.
Well, but the interesting thing is, and the reason I'm bringing this up is because if you look right now, you're fully angled to the New Mex, your nose onto him. You're slightly broadside to the New Mexico over there, but keep in mind he's really far away, and this Ishmael you're pretty strongly angled towards. So what I'm getting at is a position like this. I think would have been better. I think it would have been better to adopt a stance like this earlier, because let's be real. This New Mexico here at 12.6 probably isn't going to have the kind of accuracy as the New Mex here at 5 km. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, and then out pops the Graf Spee. Hi, Prue. Yeah? My other kitty cat wants up. I wonder if Stevie's in his bed. Nope. What? And now you're forced to go broadside again to the New Mex, and this is gonna hurt too. At this point, I would go full speed forward and turn south, like kite away from the New Mex here. Obviously, you realize you made a mistake, but don't compound that with dying in the process. You know what I mean? Sure. Alright, Prue's coming up, guys. I gotta switch the camera to Prue mode. Come on up, Prue. Nice kill. That certainly helps. Now you can probably kill this Graf Spee, but be careful. Turning hard like this means you're gonna beach. And he can torpedo you now.
Yep, and I was anticipating. I think I was anticipating him setting the torps too.
Yeah, you managed to not beach, which is really important. It gives you a little bit more flexibility of movement. Nice kill. All right, now you can keep your turn going, so you can angle to the Ishmael. Yes, Dryer, I agree with you there. It's better to eat a torp than show all that broadside. Yes, generally speaking. Those shells were a little too high, so you didn't penetrate through the side. That's okay, though. The important thing is survival right now. Like, doing damage is secondary to surviving. Prue. Oh. Come on. People want to say hi, Prue. Come on. I know. I'll grab it. Yoink. There you go. Oh boy. And now you've got this nice carrier that's just sitting there for you. He's reversing though. On a Ranger, typically, I like to aim for just under the smokestacks because you take out the engines that way. And I find I get better quality citadels that way than aiming center of mass. That being said, there you go. This is good stuff. I mean, you're at 120k damage, 5 citadels, 3 kills. So you are definitely getting your money's worth in this game. Swanky, yeah, so the FDR torpedoes gotcha. Oh, nice turn in there. That's the Red October maneuver. Moto, what's your favorite German battleship right now?
Going through the regrind, I would have to say that Bayern actually is my favorite right now.
Oh, really? Okay. And where are you at now? You're on the Bismarck, aren't you?
No, I'm on the FDG.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I actually did not enjoy the Bismarck grind. I actually had better luck with RNG and dispersion with the Gneisenau and the FDR than I did with the Bismarck.
Okay. I could actually see that. I mean, Bismarck's okay, but
Пожарная тревога.
my problem with Bismarck is you get up tier to tier 10 so much. And then when you run into Hakuryus, or Enterprises, or Graf Zeppelins, or Shogakus with their AP bombers, that hurts a lot. Yeah, Koenig is definitely a little monster. Koenig's got amazing penetration for her tier. And Somalia's best HE against the Ranger, like, true. You'll probably explode on the Citadel. I find that happens quite a bit with HE shells on lightly armored ships like carriers. Still, AP works fine.
Пожарная тревога.
So, this is definitely not a bad game. Right, Prue? This is a good game. You're about to get it cracking. Unless Puddin goes and steals it from you. Oh! Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. Oh, you got that heal off just at the right time. Oh, no. Oh, Kraken denied. Kraken denied. Ouch.
Yeah, RNG was not kind to me there.
Yeah, yeah, I think moving forward and turning in might have done better for you there with the armor angling. But, again, you probably expected the ship to die.
I did. I expected him to have been dead there, but the 400 live.
Yes, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. Or, sorry, no, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die, because the quote was, do you expect me to talk? Hey, you've got a butt anchor! Alright, we gotta feature the butt anchor prominently in this shot. For those of you guys that are new to the channel, whenever somebody blows up that sends me a replay, we take death pics of them blowing up. So Moto, thank you for being the first death pics of the stream.
That's why I sent it.
I know, I was listening. I wasn't like actually watching your game, but I was just kind of listening as you were playing, and I heard you explode, so I went back and I did my death pick emoji on yours, which was awesome. And there it is. There's the death pick emoji. So I did that, and then I think I used that a couple more times on your stream.
Yeah, actually, I think the next game with the Bayern, I ended up dying again. The one that I thought was a better game.
Yeah. I thought this was great though. A lot of good talk about armor angling here, which is awesome, because I think a lot of players don't quite understand how that works too well. So that was good. Let's see if I can get your propellers. Unfortunately, I can't just set a specific height, so I have to kind of mess. Aha! There we go. There we go. Look at how awesome that is. So yeah, so there's a lot of good stuff to talk about here. Plus, you know, your use of your guns, taking out targets and that sort of thing. I think, you know, your overall aggression, something that I wish I'd see a lot more Battleship players, you know, kind of adopting. So there's a lot of good stuff in this replay, man. Thanks for sending it.
Yeah. It gets me killed a lot being very aggressive, but I also find it a little bit more fun being an aggressive, more aggressive player.
And I mean, if you still win the game, like, that's the most important part in my opinion. I covered a game at the start of my stream where I died, like I said, in less than 4 minutes. I came in 3rd place on my team because I had done so much for him. To me, that's a fine win. Like, that's a fine game, even, you know. Now we get to watch you sink. My favorite of the Tech 3 ships is probably going to be the Gneisenau. I love the torpedoes, and the guns feel very much like Bayern, where they're really hit or miss. When they miss, it sucks, but when they hit, it's like, booyah! How was your day at work, by the way?
Very uneventful.
That's all right. Those are good days sometimes.
Sometimes, but we're on a time crunch. We're trying to get this aircraft pushed out and out flying. So,
What do you do? What are you working on?
I am a DoD contractor, working on Black Hawk helicopters for the government.
Okay.
And right now we're doing we're just finishing up doing a major maintenance inspection on one of the helicopters, and we're trying to get it pushed out. But we're waiting on people that are supposed to inspect stuff and make sure we're doing like a final say-so to come in. But with the coronavirus, they're all working from home, so we have to like coordinate in advance to bring them in, and it's just a big fiasco.
Gotcha. That's unfortunate.
But
What?
it's good. We should be pushing it out tomorrow, so.
Good. I mean, you're doing good work, obviously. That's great.
Бой начинается.
Well, thanks again for saying in that replay. You're welcome to hang out and chat if you want, or go. It's up to you.
I think I'm going to get some ships in before I start my stream tonight.
There you go. When are you starting your stream?
About 6 o'clock. It's Classical Monday, so I'm playing Final Fantasy 3. So like any game that was made before 2005 is going to be Classical Mondays on for today.
Nice. I've actually thought about starting up a different game too, just to mix things up a bit. But I'm gonna stay on Warships for a little bit longer, I think, and then we'll see where we go from there.
Yeah, I just got done finishing up with Star Wars Jedi Academy as my Classic Monday, and then I'm move to Final Fantasy 3. I think I'm gonna roll through all the Final Fantasies up to 9, and maybe throw in some old school if I can get emulators like Duke Nukem and the original Doom and stuff like that, just because it's Classic Monday.
Yeah, that's a big time commitment. Awesome.
Well, cool. Hopefully you feature the Bayer game, because that was a fun mid-attack.
Требуется
Yeah,
поддержка
I probably won't do it today because we got a whole bunch, but maybe on Sunday it'll get voted for, or next week we can feature it. Sure.
Sweet.
Cool. Well, take care, man. Thanks for hopping in. Appreciate it, dude.
Yep.
Good to see you.
Thanks
And
for
good luck
everything.
on your application, by the way. Hope you make it.
Thank you.
Moto is one of those really cool people. He does a lot of streams. Very awesome dude. And my understanding is he recently applied for CC, so I hope he makes the community contributor ranks. I'd love to have him as a fellow CC, and I'm sure a lot of other people would as well. So best of luck to you, dude. Patrice, what's BSR? I don't know what that means. Anyway, getting to this replay, not too much to comment on right now for Desta. He did get shot at from long range by the Nagato, but that's to be expected. I did like that he saw the Miyoko and started shooting him up. But now he's got to go undetected and make a decision. Does he continue turning in or does he turn out? And the reason why I'm saying that's important to decide is you need to get your turrets swung around if you're going to flip sides. Woot indeed, man. I'm rooting for you.
Союзники, сфокусировать огонь на цели. Пожарная тревога.
See, now turning around like this allows the Nagato to get a broadside on you. Personally, I would have kept on going this direction. That's okay, we'll see what happens. Today's teams are worse than yesterday, just lost your 8th game in a row. It happens, Rock. That happened to me a couple a couple days ago.
Неполадки устранены.
Awesome song. I have to turn it down just a little bit because it's ringing in my ears. Nice citadel in the Miyoko there. As your buddy, Snipe Cool Buddy, is taking a torp. Ooh. The enemy does love shooting Desta because he's kind of the only thing that they can shoot at right now. The price of winning too many giveaways here.
Союзники.
You had 15 out of 16 games lost. Wow. Last week it took me 14 games to get my first daily call mission done. That was frustrating as all hell. Don't shoot this guy, shoot the Miyoko. 406 hit points, get him off the board.
Запрашиваю поддержку.
Crew's still laying on me. Let's see if we can get her to be comfortable. I haven't heard it. I've heard it in Japanese before, but never in a live performance style like this. It sounds epic as hell. This is great. Ask how to put the third gun back on the Gneisenau to be historical.
Внимание,
Sorry,
командир.
ship is spelled
Передаю
wrong.
координаты цели.
How to put the... Tank, I don't know what you mean. Put the third gun back on the Gneisenau. I do not understand, sorry. Crew, we're gonna move forward a little bit. Bleep. Yeah, I know when... Yeah, I've had that too, right? You just can't buy a win. Oh, you're talking about the Scharnhorst setup? We do have the Scharnhorst available, and you can... I'm pretty sure you can still buy it, so... If you want the smaller gun option, the Gneisenau, that's what you get. I actually kind of agree with the developers on this, is that they wanted to keep the progression logical. So you go from big gun to big gun to big gun to big gun. Going back to Scharnhorst style guns is kind of like what the Mogami does with 155s. Not as good. It was built in World War II with 3 guns in each turret, right, but they were smaller sized guns if I remember right. %44 win rate for you over Friday night, Saturday, where you should be. Scourge, send me some of those games if you want. Ashray, we're talking about the size of the Gneisenau's guns.
Торпеды по правому борту. Сконцентрировать
She
огонь
had...
на указанной цели.
She had 280s, 9 280 guns, right. So that's what you were saying, is you want to see that. But that's what the Scharnhorst is in game. So Joshua, yeah, the progression of Republic is a little weird. Actually, I remember when we were testing the Gascon, and a lot of us kind of said, the Gascon and Republic are similar to each other. Why not make them separate reward ships and put like a larger version of the Alsace in at tier 10? That didn't happen. Hey, Skynuts, hi. Rockby, sorry to hear about that. Oh, the crew wants to keep her head up a little bit, so let's... Can we do something like this, maybe? That's her face. I just shoved a camera in your face. How do you feel about that, Prue? I don't think she liked it. Like if I do that, my arm's in the way. So we could try the Stevie style camera. And that can work as long as you stay up. And we can see what happens. Saint Dip with the follow. Thank you very much, Saint Dip. Make sure you hit exclamation point ticket to get in for our drawing. We'll be doing it in about an hour. 30 minutes to an hour, somewhere around there. Something very special. You have to be following to win, though. You're just griping. Yeah, Rockby, you know, I used to care a lot about stats. And I kind of don't as much anymore. Part of that's because I'm doing test shifts more, which gives me a more blasé approach to stats. But also, I mentioned this before, but I used to care about stats in like first-person shooter games. And then I ended up, you know, buying the next first-person shooter game, and my stats all reset, and who cared? Nice Citadel on the Duke of York, by the way. That guy is really misplaying his ship. Tank, do I run the main gun mod to move turrets faster? No, I don't. I don't like, and I know it's been changed so that you don't lose the reload speed anymore, but I personally, I don't find myself wishing that the turrets would turn faster as much. Expert marksman is enough for most cases. And the reason I say that, oh god, don't pull too far forward, you got a skein over here on this side. Generally, oh, you're dead. Generally speaking, if you fire your torpedoes at least, oh, you didn't. Generally speaking, I find that I usually pre-aim my turrets to the point where I don't feel like I wish they would have turned faster. Put it that way. A couple times that might happen, but it's pretty rare. Death picks! We got death picks! Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Yeah, Prue. We got a death pick. Nice. Let's go along the ship and see what else we can see. Not much else. Something cool happened. I will thank you in a moment. But we're gonna watch this ship explode. Go boom. Oh, that's cool too. That's cool too. Song is really weird, but okay. Last death pick you took, Wargaming banned the player? Wow. That must have been a pretty spicy death pick. Look at that column of water. Just showing how devastating that explosion was from those torpedoes. See if I get more of an aerial shot of it. Something I haven't really done much of. Look at that. Look at that. That's when you know you got wrecked. Wow. So yeah, way too aggressive there at the end. No reason to push in like that. I know you thought you had the Nagato easy, but then of course 2 enemy ships showed up and that ruined that plan. Wow, you even got torpedoed by your teammate. I think it's a teammate. Yeah, it's probably your man. Uh-oh. Wife walks into the kitchen, so of course the cats want snack. Does the Gneisenau have a butt anchor? No, it doesn't. Oh, yes, it does. It's off to the side. Nice. And off you go.
Сфокусировать огонь на вражеском корабле.
And that's game. It's one of the things about the Gneisenau. It's great at pushing, being aggressive, but at the same time, it's very easy to be too aggressive, push too hard, and then look, you're dead. Asteroid, these are random battles, if that's what you're asking. Winter ship. Oh, yeah, the death animations are pretty much randomized, from my understanding. Yeah. There's that good witch. Yeah, yeah. She haunts us all, doesn't she? Oh, Glacial, here's your game. Chevelle Gaming, what's up, Chevelle? Yeah, Ash, I purposely tried to pick battleships from similar navies just to look at the progression as it goes up, because I thought if we're going to do a particular class, why not do it that way, right?
Action stations.
Alright, Glacial's here. Hey, what's up, Glacial?
Yeah, so I decided to come back with another Bismarck game, especially one where I don't run in the islands all the time.
Well, that helps, doesn't it?
Yeah, and actually I just joined a clan, which is probably a whole nother conversation. So I've divvied up with some of the guys in the clan. It's kind of a semi-competitive clan battle. We're not super serious, but I'm still kind of learning, so I'm teaming up with these guys and decided to take out our tier 8s. So I figured I'd send this in since I think I'm doing a little better.
Well, it definitely helps that you're top tier, even though there's carriers, they're tier 6 carriers, and that Furious obviously doesn't have the AP bombs, so that's very helpful for you.
Yeah.
One thing I love about the Bismarck, it's got decent maneuverability. It's a little on the thick side of things, especially compared to the Gneisenau. But the Hydra comes in very handy, and of course, you can build it for secondary memes. Is that what you did?
Yeah. I think I have 15 points on it, but I've only used 14 of them, but it's all secondary build.
Okay. So if you're gonna do secondary build, what I like to do is I like to use the islands to cover my approach so I can get in really close and then use those secondaries to my advantage. So like this long island right up here, I would go along that island and then come out right here and boom, you're in secondary range of like the Cagro, New Orleans, whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because the thing is, you have to offset the fact that going secondary build means that you lose a lot of your tankiness. You lose the ability to, you know, only have 3 fires instead of 4. Obviously, the reduction in fire chance that comes along with that. You don't have concealment expert, I don't think. So
No.
yeah, so you have to think of islands as your hopping stones to get to your end destination.
Yeah, I mean, I did the same thing with my Georgia. Sometimes I put Halsey on it, and it's kind of my Montana build, but then I have another captain that's just kind of secondary build.
Mm-hmm.
And they're very different, so I have to be mindful of which spec I'm running.
Yep. Now here, I would probably DCP that first fire, just because the chances of you being shot at again are extremely low. So why take that free damage?
Yeah, I tend not to DCP unless I have 2 fires, but just in case I get another one. But
Yep.
yeah, if I go behind cover, then I'll do it.
Mm-hmm. Eddie is asking if Gunther Lugens is on this ship.
No, I don't have him yet. I have to get a lot more coal to get that. I was considering it, but then I got the Georgia instead.
Yeah, I always go ship over captain. I would agree with that.
Yeah, plus I have a lot of American ships. I have the Monty, and so I can kind of swap captains around on the U.S. ships.
Hmm. Time for your
I have
secondaries.
Halsey, and I have John Doe.
Enemy warship.
And rip your Vasteress. And rip your Mayhem. Wow.
Yeah, and then I targeted the Kagero thinking I could take him out, but yeah, the Vasterus, he didn't live long enough to keep him spotted.
I think if that Skane would have lived, then your secondaries would have done work on him. It might be a good idea to pop Hydro at this point. We haven't seen Tackle Torps yet. Hey, it's like you're reading my mind. I love it.
Yep. I'm learning.
Well, that's great. That's
Yeah,
why
so
we're all here, right?
So I know the DD's over there, and so I'm kind of trying to be mindful of him. And of course, I got our Turpitz over there. He doesn't. So the Turpitz doesn't have Hydro though, right? So.
Right. Now I might ask the Ranger to spot the Kagero. Like in chat, I might just say Ranger spot Kagero or CV spot Kagero or something like that. That way you guys can deal with him. Prince Eugen can deal with him. If you allow him to just run around and stuff, then you know that could be a problem.
Yeah, well, it becomes an issue later.
Yeah, because
and I knew it would, but I wasn't going to try to hunt him down either myself. But yeah, I should have asked the CV.
yeah, a good coal ship above tier 6 is definitely Georgia. If I had to pick, I would probably go Georgia first.
Cruiser foundered.
But that's a good question too, like Ash is saying. What do you like to play ship-wise? Now, stopping here, you can kind of do, but the problem is if you do that, you're sitting broadside to Amagi and North Carolina. I know you want the cap, but this is a bit of a risk because in addition to sitting broadside and stopping, you're possibly taking torpedoes.
Yeah, well, that's what I was kind of worried about too, the torpedoes. But yeah, I wanted to stay in the cap because we're down.
Mm-hmm. But see what I mean? Like, if you can stealth up, sticking in the cap is great. If you can't, that's where you talk to your div mate in the Admiral and say, hey dude, can you get the cap? Because you sitting in the cap actually delays getting the capture point done because everybody's just spamming you and resetting you. And, you know, you're not getting the points.
Yeah. I guess I've seen that when I've been in like a destroyer and a battleship goes in.
Yeah.
Kind of frustrates me because you can't cap.
Yep, and you're watching the timer down here keep ticking up, and you're like, come on, get out of here. Good idea
Yeah,
on
I was
heal.
hoping to catch the DD, but of course he's not going to get close enough so I can see him.
There's no way that you're going to capture a good Kagero player is never going to let you spot him. So you had one window of opportunity to kill him, and that was in that initial engagement. The only other window of opportunity you have to kill him is to get your Skane to go and you know, face check him, or to get the Ranger to spot him with planes.
Yeah. So at this point we've decided we got to get over to B because we're down. And I know he's going to back cap us, but there's really not much I can do about it, so we just start heading for B.
The only thing I would do is maybe... Oh, it's Landing Skipper. He's a good player. I might ask Landing Skipper in the Eugen and say, can you deal with that Kagero or something?
Yeah, I wasn't really talking to anybody else. We were on voice comms with the guys in my division, but yeah, I probably should ask. Although people don't always do anything when you ask them to do things in randoms.
No, absolutely. But I think especially like the Ranger, trying to get the Ranger to spot the Kagero, that could be game-changing on your flank, because you almost always need to win your flank before you make the move to go to mid. Because if you go mid now, like you said, he's going to back cap. He's also going to be in a position to torpedo you guys from this angle, maybe even get up and torp the Ranger. Sansi Sentinel, you ran Kagero with reload booster? Wow. That's risky business. Thunderer's pretty good too as a coal ship, yeah. God, I love the 80s. And then we go into the 90s. Fiji would be my target here. He's broadside. Yep.
Yeah, so basically, I'm looking at. I haven't done a whole bunch so far, so we need to kill a lot of ships and we need to get caps. So I figure I'm just gonna push in, kill as much as I can, brawl if I need to.
Mm-hmm. Well, with you and your divmate and the Tirpitz going in, that helps because it helps to divide fire amongst the two of you. When you go in, you should be going left, he should be going right, because that envelops the enemy in between you two. Also, your Admiral went in first. He shouldn't have. He should have stayed back. Let you guys go in first. Did you forget to click on him with your secondaries? Not like it matters.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Yeah, I don't know if I was clicking on most of these guys. That's one thing when you see me looking around, I'm usually looking for somebody to click on my secondaries.
Here would be a good opportunity to hit your radar again. That Fiji was broadside to you. He could have fired off his 3 torps at you.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Now, I'm hoping you clicked on the Edinburgh as you were looking around.
Yeah, I think, whoever's the closest, I'm usually trying to click on if I have a shot on him.
Yeah, because that's what I do is even before I detect him, I always like to just kind of pre-click, if you will, because that way I know that my secondaries will hit. You're approaching hydro range for the Edinburgh. There you go.
Torpedoes astern.
Yep. Yeah, usually the DDs are what I click on, so like the farragut that's over there.
Mm-hmm.
You should look for them too. That way, in case I forget about it, I'd rather just have a DD who pops up and start getting secondary.
Mm-hmm.
Enemy cruiser
So I
destroyed.
click on him somewhere around here. And then I get a present here with this Edinburgh.
Kagaros finally decided to back half A. That took him a long time to make that decision. Here's another point of communication. Typically at this point, I would be communicating with the carrier and saying, yeah, the farragut's there, but you also have to think about the Kagero down here. Because what's going to happen is the Ranger's going to run
I'm surprised it
away.
took him so long to back cap that. I thought he would have back capped it earlier.
Also, target would probably be the Amalfi at this point. Like, I know you want to kill the farragut, but right now you've got a shot in the the Amalfi that you're missing. And that farragut, if he's smart, isn't going to come around and let you kill him. Like, he might smoke up or something, and then you can't do anything about him anyway. Magi kills your divmate. And the other thing is your Hydra's about to end, so I mean it's good though. Like, you can see what Landing Skipper is doing. He came around the island and he shot at the farragut from the other side, so that it wasn't just an easy focusing. So good teamwork by him. He's been doing work.
So I definitely click on him here on the farragut.
Yep. Yep. And now you've got this North Carolina to deal with.
Yeah, unfortunately the farragut disappeared.
Yep. Now the Amalfi that you ignored is coming into B cap. Still, this North Carolina is giving you plenty of broadside, so you might as well, you know, spank him for it.
That's what I figured. I figured it's time to brawl.
Hey, BFK's here. Everybody say BFK.
The enemy is about to win. Problem solved, sir.
Yeah, guys, I've been finding that that I get network errors more often now with streaming, just following people stream and stuff. So just hit refresh if that happens.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
I don't know. I think it's just because the servers are so taxed from so many more people now. that are both streaming but also that are watching. So just hit the refresh and you're good. One of those things you just learn about after, you know, as a result of COVID. This Amagi now giving the same broadside that the other dude did, which is hilarious.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Like, I'll just rinse and repeat, but...
Showed too much side.
Yeah, I know.
So one thing that Bismarck does really poorly, is, or does really well, is eat AP damage.
Yeah, so, and I was like, oh, I've got 4, and I can get my crack in.
Mm-hmm.
I got a little too overconfident, thinking I'm gonna just start rolling through everybody.
Yep. Well, now we get to watch you die.
But overall, I was pretty happy, kind of with how it went until the end. But
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, the Bismarck's got a butt anchor too. Awesome.
oh, I guess I haven't noticed that.
I know, like the
Maybe that's
things
why
you
you like the ship.
the things that you don't notice, right? And I love this shot here with the planes overhead. That's kind of cool too.
Yeah,
Matter
my
of fact-
stream is locking up again, so let me try to refresh it.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on. Maybe Twitch is dying.
Yeah, I can't see anything. Oh well. Well, if you can post up one of the death pics.
Oh, I'm gonna make a
see
channel
it.
in my Discord for that. Smokey Dax with a follow. Thank you, Smokey Dax. And I also, you know, when I post the stream itself on YouTube, I also put all the death pics in there and stuff. So
Yeah, but I think I like the Gneisenau a lot, but then I like the Bismarck too. So they're both kind of fun ships, but they're a little different.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Yep.
Okay, I got a network error now. I can't even see anything.
yeah, I did too on the laptop I'm following the stream with. That's unfortunate, but oh, and Skipper dies. Oof. All right. Well, thanks for sending that in.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for looking at it and giving me some comments. I'm gonna keep working on improving.
No problem.
Okay, I gotta get back to grading final exam, so I'll be listening in the background.
Yep. Have fun, Glacial.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Uh-oh. This replay might not work. Alright, we're gonna have to skip this Iowa replay. I don't know why, but it's not loading properly. Could have been from a previous patch. So move on to the Sovietsky Soyuz game. This is Jan Mike's game.
Battle starts.
I'm looking at Twitch's stuff. Getting some bad lag in some servers on Twitch. So you know what? I think I might just call it. I'm just gonna call it, guys. There's no point in continuing if people can't watch the stream. So thanks so much for coming in. We're gonna move to our ending screen here and check out all the awesome people that subbed and followed and stuff like that. Even if you can't see your name on the stream, at least you can see it here. And then we're just gonna call it at that point, okay, guys? But it's been a lot of fun. We got some new subscribers, Double Bagging and Mohao, and some new followers. Guys, we only have 217 more followers until we get to 4,000, and I've got some really good stuff coming up when we get to 4,000. Why is my camera a little bit off? It's weird. But anyway, yeah, that's about right. Okay. Take care, guys. I will see you on Wednesday for Cruiser Wednesday.